You know that feeling when you're sitting at a table with people you've known for years, everyone laughing and talking, and somehow you feel a step outside of it all? You're there, you're included, no one has excluded you. And yet, there's a thin layer of distance that's hard to explain. You respond at the right moments, you smile, you contribute, but inside, something feels slightly untethered, like you're observing the moment instead of fully resting inside it. It's confusing because from the outside, nothing is wrong. People often misunderstand this experience. They assume that if someone feels alone, it must mean they're isolated, socially anxious, or unhappy with their friendships. And if you function well, if you show up and engage, then the loneliness must not be real. But this isn't a flaw in your personality. It's not ingratitude, and it's not a failure to connect. It's a pattern. What we're really talking about is the psychology of feeling alone, even when you have friends. And it's rarely explained in a way that truly makes sense. There's more going on here than people realize. Loneliness isn't just about physical isolation, it's about perceived emotional attunement. The brain isn't scanning for proximity, it's scanning for resonance. In a group, your nervous system quietly asks, "Am I understood? Am I safe to be fully seen?" If the answer feels uncertain, even slightly, your body doesn't fully settle. Research shows that social rejection and physical pain activate similar neural pathways. But subtle misattunement, not being fully known, even if you're accepted, can create a quiet, steady hum of disconnection. It doesn't feel dramatic. It feels quiet. And over time, you adapt. Many people who feel alone with friends are highly perceptive. They read the room quickly. They sense emotional shifts others miss. They adjust, they smooth the atmosphere, they edit themselves. And that editing becomes automatic. Often, this pattern traces back to early environments where emotional attunement was inconsistent. Maybe you were loved, but not deeply understood. Maybe you learned that being easy to be around was safer than being fully transparent. So your nervous system adapted. It prioritized connection over full authenticity. This isn't manipulation, it's adaptation. Over time, this strategy becomes identity. You become the steady one, the listener. But there's a quiet cost. If you're always slightly adjusting, there's no moment where your system fully drops the armor. And without that drop, connection can't reach the deepest layers. So you end up surrounded, but not fully met. This way of being isn't better or worse than anyone else's. It's simply a different nervous system shaped by experience. Here's the paradox. The same sensitivity that makes you feel alone in groups allows you to form profoundly deep one-to-one bonds. You don't just want conversation, you want congruence. You want to feel known without translating yourself. And that level of safety doesn't happen in every room. Your system values depth over proximity. When depth isn't present, it feels the absence, even if laughter fills the space. But when real resonance does happen, your body relaxes, words come easier, the loneliness softens. That reaction tells you something important. You're not broken, you're discerning. If you've ever felt alone in a room full of friends, it doesn't mean there's something wrong with you. It may simply mean your threshold for feeling truly seen is higher, and there is nothing wrong with that.